In the time it takes to score a goal, you can also lose control. Don't speed, drive smart. Here we go. The main man. Look at the size of that nut. Look at the motor. Absolutely tremendous. Jag, what's happening?
You alright, mate? Yes, I'm very good.
The top man's looking tremendous.
Thank you. You're looking no bad yourself.
Oh, that's a given, mate, isn't it?
I actually
Doesn't
seen
even
your
need to
one.
be said.
I seen your one you done with Chick Young.
Do you like
Your
it?
wee t-shirt now on, you had a tan, you had your hair all done. You made an effort for me today.
Like you, isn't it? Fuck.
Right, am I gone?
Let's go, mate. I was going to say to you, talk us through the club of the day. What was your thoughts when you woke up?
I just thought because it was you I was meeting, Mr. Important, I would make an effort, so I'll get the shirt on and the jumper.
You're looking trendy.
Thanks, mate.
Robbie Neilson's kind of rubbing off on you, isn't he? But he's got a bit now.
He's what?
He's got a bit.
Aye, he's got a bit, aye.
I think he's quite a handsome guy.
He's a good looking guy, aye. Would you want me to say Ed Nelson? I'm not going to say Ed Nelson, he's my manager.
But would you say you are like the best looking duo in Scottish football just now?
Best looking star. Gordy Forrest as well.
No, he's hanging, man.
He's a good guy. He's
right,
a good
mate.
guy.
What we're driving today, is this on PCP or is it?
No. I've not had this long. This is an Audi. I love Audis. I used to get a wee bit of stick for my cars. When I was younger, I was into cars.
Were you in like the souped up behinds with the body kits and all
my
that?
first car was, that was embarrassing.
Was
Looking
it?
back, it was a 306, Peugeot 306, a white one. Then I get the body kit on it, I get big alloys on it, I get suspension lowered, I had a sports steering wheel, I had the sports pedals, I had all this wood, now the teak stuff that you get. I get stick-on teak stuff.
No
to
chance.
make it look, honestly, it was one of the most souped-up motors on the road.
Wow.
It's
Did
not
Buds
good
love
enough. No, not really. They just laughed at me. But it's not good enough. See, looking back, see at the time
that
you
wasn't
think you're
good
cool as anything. But it's not good enough.
Nah. I didn't think that'd be you, eh?
It
I
was
thought
me
you'd
back
be like your
then,
dad.
it's
I thought
not-
you'd be driving about like your dad's Rover or something.
Well, my mum and dad didn't drive. So I just found out actually the day, in 2 days' time, I've been driving for 23 years.
Wow.
That's some gone, isn't
That
it?
is good going.
It's quite a pretty
So were
clean
you young?
record
How
for
were you
that.
young?
17.
17,
The day
right.
I meant to sit my test, obviously we're just in for Fir Park. This is where I was brought up with mum and dad's.
Look at
Coming
this.
the new. This is called North Lodge.
So you have basically came for nothing.
This we moved from Wishaw, brought up in Wishaw,
Right.
moved from Wishaw, and my mum's getting a bit of work done.
Is
See
she?
the one there with the ladders? Oh, Sky's in, fitting her Sky, that's right. 4 in the block, and my mum and dad's is the one on the left there, so that's
Is that her
basically
there?
where... No, she's not in. She's out at my house.
This is in the, is that?
No, that's my dad. Watch
that your
this,
dad?
watch this. There's even
Get
my
him,
dad.
mate. Look at this.
Watch. Alright, Dad.
Oh, brilliant, man. What was he watching there? I'm not going to say what he was watching.
I don't want to know what he was watching there.
No wonder the curtains were half shut.
It's just his head popping out the top, see doing it with.
See when you had that wee motor you were talking about with all the youth team jump in it, were you?
Oh, they loved it, aye.
Where would you just go just
It was
drive to Motherwell
basically
and that?
just drive around Motherwell all the time. Windies doing music playing.
What, like dance tunes?
Always for techno, rave music, aye.
Wow.
All that sort of stuff. That was when you're YTS, it was all that sort of music.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Boys were bangers, weren't they?
So this is where we used to play football
Oh, look
when
at
I was
that.
at school.
Just down the road for you, mate, eh?
End of the street, see the trees were always the goals. So we used to play there, and sometimes it'd go the fence. We had to keep it low.
Right.
See the goals there? So there used to be about 30 of us playing in that pitch. We used to play World Cuppy singles, World Cuppy doubles. You had to pick your team, then pick your player. Remember all that? You used to
What team
do
did you
that.
used to go? Rangers?
No.
English teams?
English teams, Liverpool, just all the English teams. And then we used to play a game of Hackarama when the big ones come down.
What's
all the big
Hackarama?
No fouls, you just used to best
right,
foul sort of, everybody would laugh and all that, and just carnage. It was, but it was good, that's the way you're brought up. So the big ones come down just to have a chance to have a kick at us basically. That was the thing.
Tremendous, man.
So I moved here in primary 7 to Motherwell, used to live in Wishaw in a council house, and I shared that room with my brother, and the roof fell on top of us, so the council moved us to Motherwell. So
Wow.
that's the
Was
story.
that
That's how we
that was
ended
a
up.
blessing, wasn't it?
Aye, big blessing. Love Motherwell, love the club. So growing up under the lights basically at Fir Park was something special.
What age did you realise that you had the most terrific calves? in Scottish
The
football?
biggest calves for my age.
They must be implants or either that or you always got the
Everybody
house with your
says
dad's
that
high
to
heels
me.
on.
Everybody, Big Mick McManus.
Your calves are a joke, mate.
Big McManus. You know Big McManus,
Uh-huh.
don't you? You seen his calves? Have you? He's got one big calf and his other calves.
Somebody says he got
Pipe
bit with a shark.
What?
It was a shark attack.
Are you seriously what? A shark?
I swear that was the rumours back in the day.
I didn't know that. I'll need to ask. He's for the same area as me. My calves, just always had big calves. I've always been quite big without being strong or lifting weights and then like, I think I've just naturally been
A big boy.
quite big, aye.
Uh-huh.
Big legs when I was younger, but calves, just everybody talks about my calves. I don't know why.
And the nickname Jig.
Aye.
Someone else big.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that go there. Move on.
Right, and at Motherwell you get in the first team.
Yes.
Money go up?
I get took off of YTS half a year early, so I'd done a year and a half YTS. Alex McLeish made me turn pro. My money went up. I think it was £220 a week, but I had £220 appearance money as well.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
difference.
but that's how I had my souped up motor and all the fake wood and all that on it. CD players and what do you call the big
Ghettos?
The big bass hings in the boot.
Oh, did you?
Oh, I divern for it, everything but
So
wings.
you spent a few quid on it?
I've done all my money on it. So I was getting like appearance fee was double my wage. So, and Alec liked me at the time, so I was on the bench every week. So I was making pretty good money for my age, 17, 18. So I was like, what am I going to spend my money on? So my next love was that motor.
Did the older boys slaughter that motor?
Aye. Paul Lambert was there, Billy Davis, John Spencer at the time.
Mate, I was arguing with John Spencer the other week. He was taking a boys club, I was taking my wee team.
No
Didn't
way, I
realise it
seen
was
him last week.
But then I went to him and said sorry to him because I realised it was John Spencer and he'd probably punched my head off, man.
He's some man, isn't he?
Was he a
He's
good
back
player,
to
eh?
he's a great player. Played with Chelsea and come up to Motherwell and sort of he was the main reason with Billy Davis as the manager. He was married to Billy Davis' sister.
Right.
So Billy couldn't really handle him though because he was so loud and so funny. When he started, Billy just being the gaffer had to just get out in case he got it as well. Because he used to say after the games, that's me, I'm going home to sleep with the gaffer's sister now. Right in front of the full dressing room.
That's
and the
brilliant,
gaffer's
man.
like, oh no, I had to get out. So it was just wee ones like that, it was brilliant.
What about your first big motor? What was that?
First big motor, probably wasn't it, I moved to Wigan and I got a 7 Series BM, but I got it in a deal obviously. I got to a stage, see when I wasn't making a lot of money, I was daft in motors. Then when I started making half decent money, I was like, waste of money in motors. It's weird, I went the opposite way.
Oh, did you, right?
I
Why
went
is
the
that?
opposite way, because
See, when
Alex
you-
McLeish once told me, and I took this to when I was captain at Rangers, speaking to the young boys, like, don't waste your money in material things. Your career only lasts to 35 if you're lucky. So, see for the money you're going to put in a car, why don't you put a deposit in the house and then in 10 year time compare how much they're worth. That's what Alex McLeish always used to say to me after that motor escapade, and that's all I've
Stuck
done.
by it, is it?
Aye.
But if
So-
Alec McLeish was a bit better looking, he wouldn't be saying stuff like that, do you know what I mean? There's no point in him getting a nice motor now,
It's just because his nose is a wee bit smashed out his face, because obviously when he was playing. But what a good guy.
Was he a top man?
I loved him as
He
a
does seem
manager
like a
as
top
well.
man,
Really loved him as a manager.
What about like away journeys at Motherwell? Who would keep you entertained on the bus?
We only really, away journeys, Motherwell, we only really did Aberdeen. Only really up to Aberdeen, it was 3.5, 4 hours in a bus. Again, Spenny, Billy Davis, Paul Lambert, they changed a lot for being player to manager, which I believe you've got today. But they're just non-stop, every day, all the time, just banter, all the time. Big Wally Faulkner was there as well,
Right.
brilliant guy.
Was there a card school?
No, not Motherwell. No, at that time in Motherwell. When I went down to Wigan, there was a card school, and then not so much Rangers. A wee one in Rangers. Wigan was the big card school. Aye.
Remember away trips? Would anyone like I used to do it at Swindon when somebody was reading the paper? You just crawl up and smash the paper out the hand. Nah, none of that sort of stuff.
Nah, that's
Shite
shite.
like
That's Robbie.
And Faddy was your boot boy.
Faddy, yes.
Would
I was
Faddy
with
ever get
Faddy.
drafted along with the first team for journeys?
Aye, used to
Faddy
train with
quiet?
the first team.
Was he quiet as a boy?
He was relatively quiet, but I was speaking to him about this the other day. Young boys new in football, there's not really any of them that have got that bit about them that who you talking to, or just give me the ball and I'll go and do whatever I've got to do. Faddy did. A wee bit like Barry, as I spoke about before, but Faddy, even if the first team dug him out in the boxes, doing the boxes, 16, 17, came with the first team, like, who are you talking to? He's like,
I love it, man.
That confidence and obviously abilities went on to help him. I call him spaghetti legs. We played in a game at Tory Glen the other day. It was unbelievable.
Still got it?
Oh, dude, what a player. Some ability.
See, the fives that he's played into the first couple of games, you had a shocker, man, and then he came into it, didn't he?
Aye.
But the first couple of games, I think it's Faddy back in the drink.
He did, the fives, the one at the Hydro.
The Hydro,
He had a sore knee.
Oh, is that what it was? But then he showed his quality at the end.
The big games, and he always scores in the big games. We played England and he scored, didn't he? So.
Would you ever need to calm him down a bit now?
No.
With him being your boot boy in there?
No, he hammers me for the boot. You need to give your boot boy. You need to give your boot boy a Christmas bonus, don't you? So I think I gave him 30 quid and he's going, no, you don't know that money a week, 30 quid, you have it back. So still to this day, he casts that up, that 30 quid.
Quite
and
right,
thinks
what
I
was
should
up
have given him more.
You taking the Alex McLeish advice too?
I know. I'm saving up for a deposit in the house, sorry for it.
You can come round when I've got here. Harry Campman I've got here.
Nah, I didn't get on with Harry, didn't like me and I didn't really like him. Well, I was young at that point, so I could have been wrong, but I found it hard under Harry. He was playing me right back, left back. I've never been a right. You need a wee bit of pace to play there. And he came in the first couple of days in his dressing room. He coached Jari Litmanen. Played with
Finland and Liverpool.
That's all I spoke about every day at training. Even at games, team talks, talk about Jari Litmanen. He's not here, mate.
Get over it, young man.
So he would take the salt and pepper off the tables and he's eating the right things. He went in the press and says to the first team, it says about the first team, they all eat like animals. So that's all eat like animals. So that sort of was the beginning and the end of him. So I think it was Billy that took over after him, wasn't it?
Does that test you as a young player? Did it maybe help you in the long run there?
I was just scared of failure, I think. So anything he asked me to do, I wouldn't question, I'd just go and do it. Just to try and get him into thinking that this boy could make it or to believe in me. So, but he moved on and then it was all basically, I was flying after that, basically, when he moved away.
Where did he go after that?
I don't know.
Jari Litmanen's
probably give Jari a phone.
Right, mate, you moved to Wigan for 700k.
Yes.
Good bit of money that back then, innit?
Back then, aye.
You a bit wet behind the ears?
Aye. I was still staying with Mum and Dad, so and down there, bought my first house, and I didn't have a clue about bills or cooking or honestly nothing. I was
what did you do
miles away from it. I did microchips and stuff, aye. And at that time, at Wigan in the old second division, everybody thinks it's all glamour because you end up in the Premiership and stuff. At Wigan in the old second division, we had to wash your own kit. So after training, we'd take our kit home and wash our kit every day. And
did you at Wigan,
aye, in the old second division, aye. And clean our own boots as well. So a lot of people think it's all down to Wigan and then it was Championship and then up. We started at the bottom as players and as a club. It was great. What a journey it was.
Think Drake wrote that song about yous?
What song?
Started at the bottom, now we're here.
I don't know that song.
So see the journeys down there? You get some tourists,
oh,
don't you?
Plymouth.
On a Friday afternoon, mate, stuck in the traffic. Do you get that?
Even going to London, you get stuck in traffic. You could be on the coach for 8-9 hours.
How was Boyhood locked in a coach for 9 hours?
Torture. Seriously, torture. There was all different things we used to do at Wigan. Before, when we were the old second division, we would go on the bus. So everybody would pick a song for the CD just to kill a bit of time. There'd be films, there'd be a card school. Then as we started getting up, like you play Norwich, Ipswich, all these teams. As you started getting up, we went and rented out a train.
Oh, did you get a train?
A train carriage, first class, so they don't get up. And then when you go up even higher, you ended up flying to places like Norwich and Ipswich. So it just shows you how you start away down here and where you can end up with just hard work.
That's it, mate. What about-
That's just, it's a key ingredient, hard work.
Well, I always stuck at the bottom of the shite, so one thing that was a problem for me on the big journeys was the toilet, man. Toilet was always broke.
Was it?
Oh, always broke, mate. Your gaffer used to sit in there for hours. I don't know what he was doing in there, but the toilet was always broke after he'd been in.
What gaffer?
No telling you.
I was trying to get it.
What sort of, would Bullard just wind people up constantly?
Bullard would do anything and everything. Like, if everybody get bored, we very rarely go bored with like Gary Teal, Steve McMillan, Jason Roberts, loads of Alan Mann, loads and loads of characters. Any time we get bored with Jimmy, give some banner. The gaffer would be right down the front of this reading a book or something. Jimmy, his gear off, bollock naked for the back, walked right down, just plonked his ass right down next to the gaffer and go, all right, mate. And the gaffer, being angry Scouser Paul Gill, fuck off.
I love that.
The boys, just wee things like that. There was nothing really that he'd done all the time. It'd just be small things that would just to get a laugh and show off.
Amazing, man. Well, he's doing well, isn't he?
He's doing great. He's doing great.
I like him,
Really
man.
good. I'm trying to get him up to Dundee United to do the crossbar challenge and come in and meet the boys.
The drill thing?
I know the drill. Know the drill. So, but he's gone, aye, I'll get up. He doesn't want to come up. He doesn't want to come up. He'll only come up here for Rangers and Celtic.
Has he been on the Rangers and Celtic?
I think he's been on the Rangers.
Has he, right?
He's done the Rangers one at Murray Park.
He's a tremendous young man, I'll tell you that. Right, best player you played at Wigan, who was it? Good player as well, eh?
Aye, good player. I've got to say, best player I played with, Jesus. There's a few with Heskey, probably.
Oh, animal, mate.
Very good.
Is he stronger than you?
He's stronger, quicker, better nair, better right foot, left foot, everything. Honestly, see,
Is he a player?
At training, he was phenomenal. Really, really phenomenal. And over 50 caps for England. He's got to be the best all-round package as a player, definitely.
He's a centre forward.
And what a lovely guy he is as well.
Is he? What about playing against? Who was the best you played against?
Wigan, Ronaldo,
Was he
Rooney.
brilliant?
Ronaldo, Rooney, was he brilliant?
Where
Seen him?
were you playing like left mid and he was right mid or that?
Centre mid and left mid, narrow left mid. It's weird, or sometimes up front. But Ronaldo, Rooney, the Carling Cup final, get beat 4-0.
Tevez as well?
Who?
That team, Tevez as well?
No, Tevez didn't play. I can't remember who's. Saha.
Oh, what a player.
Saha scored the goal. And we get battered, absolutely battered. And one standout memory for me is Ronaldo. I think the goalie's kicked it. He took it in his chest and he took a couple of touches with his right foot and he started running with the ball while keeping the ball up and none of us could get near him. Mm-hmm. And after it, you're just going to the bar for a beer and you're going, that guy's another level.
Could you tell even then that he was going to be like top?
Aye. And I don't know him as a guy, but he'd come round shaking everybody's hand saying, come on, you'll get back and stuff. So humble as well.
Did he say that? You'll get back?
Aye. Which I thought at the time very humble, but it's a lot of stick for being selfish, didn't he? Not really been a team player, you know, so I don't know what's right.
What about Fergie? Did he say anything? Being a Scotsman, did Fergie say anything?
No, only when we played. We played them at home a couple of times, and after the game, if I was walking past him, he'd come here and shake my hand and go, well done, son. I think it's just maybe because he knew I was Scottish, because it wouldn't have been because of how I played in the game. Charlie got a kick of the ball.
Brilliant. See, when you were down there, did you drive up the road quite a bit? Did the family move down?
No, not really.
Where did you meet your missus and mother-in-law?
Went to school, no in the Mega Bar. no, in the Mega Bar. Went to school where then she moved down to Manchester and I met her back up at a local, which is just next door to Cut restaurant in Bothwell, is Cricklewood.
Oh, what a booze at the Cricklewood. Oh, a Sunday in the Cricklewood. Be log fire on, you can't beat it, young man.
So in there, met her down in Manchester and ended up, that was it. So we didn't come up a lot because ended up with 2 kids down there. So 2 kids have been born in England.
Oh, so you got English kids,
Aye. No, they're not really that into football.
No. Is it a boy?
2 boys.
Is it 2 boys? And then you get a football?
Aye, they're alright. They're good. They play local. Just pull here.
Ah, that's fine, isn't it? There's your church there, young man, isn't it?
Yes, that's the ex place. Yes.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife. what a building, though, eh? I think you've got to be.
How come the car's gone back?
No, I don't know.
Is that automatic?
Automatic,
It's a bit easy, isn't it?
That's better. Is it not? You got a manual?
Of course I do, mate.
Aye, what a place. One thing I think about the both stadiums that we've seen there, Celtic Park, they've actually got an atmosphere when there's nobody in them. I think that's the best compliment you can give both stadiums. See, when you take a walk out onto the pitch and you're standing in the middle of the pitch, even there's nobody in the stadium, just get that feeling and that aura that it's a special place, and that includes Celtic Park and that as well.
See, when you obviously heard Rangers were interested, and then you come up to sign, see when you're driving, did you drive along here to sign for Rangers?
Murray Park, well...
They've been better at Ibrox now.
Aye, it would have been. Having said that, you go there, it was Martin Bainham at the time, I think. Go there, you sign, and then you come here. You get your pictures taken there, and then you come here.
How's that drive from Murray Park to here?
If you've just signed? Brilliant.
Did you check your bank? Did money go in the bank straight away?
It was, that's a special day. Obviously, it's part of my career, and growing up a Rangers fan, it's massive, but more so it was for my dad, knowing how proud he was. Oh.
Did he drive up to Murray Park with you?
No, I can't drive, mate.
Did you not pick him up?
I come straight up, and after I'd signed, I went back to his bit and had a beer with him. We were away pre-season the next day, actually. And I go to my Rangers talk, Jimmy Bell made my Rangers talk with Dad in the back, and my number, I can't remember, 27 maybe. And he sat with that and had his beer, and he go, "That's you, son. You've made it now." I was like, "No, I've no, Dad." Believe me, I've no. The hard work's just starting now. So,
God, that's amazing, isn't it?
Aye. Just seeing his face then was unreal. To sign for your sort of boyhood dream. And play with your other one, which obviously is Motherwell, is to play for your two.
Both teams,
Aye, and then going, obviously, Touchstone, Scotland, to go and represent your country. Everybody's wanting to represent their country, don't they? So to do that, I feel really lucky.
You've done well, mate.
I've done all right.
See, when you were at Wigan, like, you told me before when I interviewed that you acted a bit like a prick down there because you wanted to get to Rangers so much. See, if it was any other team, would you not have acted like that?
I don't know, it's hard to tell because I was a wee bit annoyed at the end up with Wigan. I loved Wigan, great club, and it's great, man. I love going back down. But at the time, I get told a lie by somebody I don't want to go into, and then I had to just try and get out. So
Dave Whelan.
So at the weigh-in, first day pre-season, you get weighed in, you get yo-yo test, you get body fats and all that thing. So I thought, what am I going to do? How am I going to let them think, let the manager at the time think that I've chucked it? Oh, I don't know what to do, because I was looking after myself all summer.
Right.
I was like, fuck it, I'll say I'm not going to get the body fats done. And I put a 5 kilogram weight up my t-shirt. So I went on the scales, and I was obviously 5 kilograms over what they usually on the wee sports science was looking at me going, "You a good summer?" I was like, I've chucked it, innit? Chucked it.
That's brilliant.
Make sure you tell the gaffer. He's like, all right.
Did the gaffer pull you?
No, he didn't, because they obviously sort of knew what I was trying to do. They didn't know the weight up my top, but they must be thinking, oh, he's chucked it, well, he's only got himself to blame, sort of thing. But really, I was going out in the afternoons doing extra, and just in case it did harm, then I'd be able to try and hit the ground running. So
and what happens, Sig? Is it just a phone call saying that's it, it's done?
Phone call for the club to say that's a bid been accepted, you can go and speak to them now. So that was it. It was 11th of July 2007, I think, and I had to drive up the road, and I think that's.
And you had your walk the next day as well?
Had the.
Your walk?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
I'm only joking. Treat yourself on a motor when you sign for Rangers?
Aye.
Yes.
Because all the boys did
so you
as
never
well.
listened to Alex McLeish?
No, all the boys did. The only reason, right, all the boys did is me, Hutz, Griggsy, Fergie. We all bought an Audi Q7 because we were getting 20% off the Audis. So we all had I think about 6 Audi Q7s get delivered at Murray Park at the time. It was a lovely motor. But you're getting 20% off, so we had me in my head, I'll drive that for maybe a year and then maybe even get my money back. Then I'll put it into a house.
House number 17. And then reach the FA Cup final that season. You can't get the type of moments, especially when it's at your boyhood club. They must live for you forever now.
No, that's even the fans, the older fans that have been through most of Rangers history, to hear them talk about what a big occasion that was, and to be part of that it was unreal with Manchester. Just going down, we flew down, then gone to training, and then they're coming for you.
What have you done? Slaney's in the back, isn't he?
Slaney. Do you know, just quickly, off subject, the boys at Dundee United want Slaney to come in, Jim.
Mate, you'll do it.
Will I do it?
Why don't you give him a few quid and he'll come in once a week?
No, that's too much. Just once is enough.
See, just back on the UEFA Cup final. Is there anything you think you could have done differently to win that final? Or were they just too good?
They were good. They were really good. We had a couple of players that were taking injections. We played a lot of games. It all sounds like excuses. They deserved it, to be honest. They did. They deserved it. They were very good and better on the night. So basically that was it. No, would you change anything? Nah, I think you'd need to ask that for Walter Smith. But I think he kept the same sort of tactics, the way we played, personnel all through that cup run. So to get there in the first place, we were all disappointed that we didn't win it, obviously. But looking back, to get there, then you're happy to get there and be a part of it.
What motor did Walter drive?
Range Rover.
Was it?
Aye.
He's a daddy,
Big Range Rover. Nobody else had a Range Rover because he'd won.
All
the boys were actually scared to buy a Range Rover because he'd won.
Would Walter Smith be the type that if you've got a bit like a motor that you shouldn't, he would say something like, nah, young boys or something?
Nah, when I say Walter would be Kenny and Coisty maybe would be, but whether that's came from Walter or no,
right,
we don't know. But he wouldn't really call him do it.
Did you ever
but
get
driving
Walter's
that
motor?
far. Aye, when I signed, I was in his motor.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, I was with him.
Come on,
So
tell
it's
us what you're going to say.
First time I met him in a Chick Young interview. So I was like, all right, Gaffer, pleased to meet you and that. Aye, brilliant. And he'd speak about football a wee bit, and I'm like, why talk us through that Chick Young interview, please?
Did you?
And he just laughed. Aye, I was looking back, what am I doing?
Did you say please?
Aye. I scared him. He's just a complete gentleman. Likes a laugh, good laugh, and very, very grounded for the amount of success.
Did he hear music on?
No. Which I wouldn't have minded because there was a wee bit of silence at times.
Oh no. No. What about best car? Who's had the best car that you've played with?
Best car?
Stefan
Onshaw, Wigan, Ferrari.
Did he?
Aye.
Red, black?
Red.
Wow.
Jimmy was in it naked.
Was he? No way.
Aye. And then when he
While
signed...
Henshaw was in it, or did you just
No,
get his keys?
just get his keys out his pocket. And then, but the first time he walked into our dressing room, we were all sort of negotiating new deals at the time, and he's walked in, and he's like, hi guys, went round, shook everybody's hand, he just sat down, and all of us are quiet, and Jimmy's went, just signed, much you get a week, mate? In front of the full dressing room. It was so funny. And all the boys, he didn't know how to take us. He was like, getting a wee bit like, as if he was about to go. And Jimmy's like, come on then, get it out. Desperate to see this going. Trousers done. Trousers done. Get it out. I was like, oh.
Oh, what a man, brilliant. What about Rangers? Did you car share any day?
No, really, no. No, really. I stayed in Charleroi for a wee time renting. And it was wee Barry's no far from there, so I was in the car with him. But
That not give your head going in the morning there.
Barry's alright.
Is he?
Aye, Barry's a great guy. Great laugh. You need to know him.
He was brilliant when I interviewed him. He was top man.
He is. He's a lovely guy.
But see after training, is he not quite intense about what's happened in training? Is he constantly?
He's quite intense. He's even more intense during training. If you don't pass him the ball, Jesus.
Would he say in the motor after if he's going to imagine pass me the ball?
Take a proper nip with you. But no speak to you in that. Why'd you pass it to him? I was on, he was on, you passed to him. Why'd you not pass to me? How are we meant to win this game of football if you don't pass me the ball?
Oh, I love that. I interviewed Craig Moore actually, and he was saying that him, Barry and Bob would go for a drink in Uddingston quite a lot on the way home.
Aye.
Shandy Club. Did you and Barry ever hear anything like that?
No. I didn't scared to do that.
Would you?
Aye. I didn't have the confidence of going, oh crap, I'll be able to fit in a few shandies here, a few beers here during the week. I wouldn't be able to do that. Aye. In my own head, I had to be at it. So I would have a drink after the game, but then that would be it.
Right. Because you got a week to.
Aye, what about you? Yes. During the week.
Thursday night. Yeah. Right, a wee bit of negative for you.
Nah.
You've got points on your licence for speeding in the past. How did it affect you as a driver? You still speed now?
No, I definitely don't speed. No. See, the good thing is, which I've found, you've got the wee things you put restrictors and that on.
You can set your speed.
You can set your speed, which is good. But
So average speed cameras got up to Dundee now as well, innit?
Average speed cameras. I like to know I'll leave 20 minutes early so I can actually take my time. So for speeding, I think if you've got a wee bit of preparation in your journey and you leave a wee bit early, you don't need to speed, do you?
That's a great bit of advice, do you know that?
I think that's the way I look at it now, because I've had speeding points. I get done for speeding the 11th of July when I was going up to sign with Rangers, actually.
Couldn't they get up quick enough?
I was obviously in a hot rush to get up, but it looks it and I get done. So since then I've never really looked back and always had a wee bit of preparation in my planning.
You said you watched the Chick Young interview
Were you?
that I done with him in the car. You hear about his son, that died because of speeding?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit, I did know that, sorry. Aye.
So it just showed, like we always say on this,
Yeah.
like, people that speed, it's just...
It's,
you didn't realise the effect you can hear on somebody.
you don't, I think the younger ones are a wee bit naive to it, and I think the more the younger ones get awareness of it, then all the better for everybody on the road.
Definitely. Right, here you go. You could pick a dream car share, so you can stick anyone in this motor for a journey up to Ross County.
How many?
4
You?
people. No, I'm not in it.
Ah, you can be in it.
Right, okay, me, you.
You're
and then-
sitting there.
Right, Slaney. Bullard.
To Ross County?
Ross County.
Ah, it's too far to have Slaney. Too far. I would have Jimmy Bull.
Who?
Jimmy Bullard.
All right,
I would have Billy Conley. What a laugh
Wow.
that would be in the way up with they two.
Tremendous.
And for a little bit of diversity, I would have Jess Glynn. She'd be able to sing me something about Jess Glynn that I like.
Me, Jack Leach loves Jess Glynn as well. You
Does
got to
he?
see her live, says she was brilliant.
I actually quite like her. I quite fancy her.
Oh, do you?
Aye. It's
She
ginger
looks
hair
like
and
Slaney,
like-
mate.
Do you know, I think she looks a wee bit like, in a really
Julia
nice way,
Roberts.
a wee bit like an avatar.
Mate, right, let's move
No,
on.
no. Do you not think so? Just
Nah, no,
she
seen it.
resembles her.
She's not
I
for
quite
me, eh?
like her. Does she not?
Nah.
Well,
No
hey,
gingers
hey,
have
we're all
ever been
entitled
out.
to their
Slaney's the only
opinion. What's
ginger
up with
that's lived
ginger?
in my house.
What's up? I like gingers. You for the gingers.
That's a great car by you.
Aye.
But Jess Glynn would probably only be interested in me, and then you three would end up speaking amongst yourselves. Right, Rangers, who was good for keeping the boys entertained on long journeys? McGregor.
Aye.
He's off, he's not into it.
Griggsy's mental. Sorry, Griggsy used to be mental. See, I met Griggsy maybe a couple of months ago. Had some lunch with him. See the change in him now?
Is he, yeah?
Aye, matured an awful lot, and I think he's lost a lot of weight compared to what he was. I'm not saying he was fat, but he's lost a lot of weight, he's toned up. I think he's in great shape. I think he's still got another couple of years in him.
That's crazy.
And what a
isn't it?
laugh, aye, what a laugh.
Is he a laugh?
Him, Boydie, Coisty used to come up. Coisty used to come up and play cards with us and just be a
tell you
non-stop
stories?
laugh. Aye. Stories about when he played and brought his CV a few times. And just the card school, it was great. We were so close in that dressing room.
Brilliant, eh? Can't beat these days, can you?
No,
like, see
you
the
can't.
journeys and that, it's brilliant, isn't it?
You don't realise what you've got to after it, I think,
Yeah.
when you're looking back, like down in Wigan, 9 hours on a bus, but it didn't seem like 9 hours because you're having such a laugh. Even the Scotland, we're so close. What I find is the teams that you do well in, or the teams that do really well, are the ones that are the closest together.
Aye, definitely. That was my next question. It's like very successful at Rangers, winning 3 top league titles. What were the main ingredients that made the team tick? Now, main ingredients for Boydie, I've put Snickers.
I ruined my Boydie for a while. I've ruined my Barry, I ruined my Boydie. Boydie was a master of room service, man.
What do you mean?
Room service.
Every time?
Aye, even after dinner, half an hour later, we'd be watching telly, but fucking starving, man. Chuck that menu up.
Oh,
There you go,
brilliant,
Boydie.
What was
Yeah,
it?
the sweets. I love him.
Oh, he's brilliant, man. Oh, that's tremendous. What was Ferguson like as a roommate? Lights out at 7 o'clock.
Hold you, lights. Aye, he was brilliant. Not really the banter.
Would you talk about the game the next day quite a bit?
Aye, talk about who would be playing in our team if the team's named, who's playing in their team,
wow.
and just like, I mean, they're playing A2 in the middle. I could probably play there myself. I could probably play against A2 myself. So you want me to have a long line tomorrow then?
Oh, tremendous. He's doing well just now, Kelty flying.
He's doing great. Aye,
Still speak to him?
Aye. Still speak to him. He's they're flying. They're doing really well, and he's been backed by his chairman, which is good for any manager. So, and he's got big Bob with him as well, who loves it. Bob gets a lot.
Top man, isn't he?
He's good though, Bob. he's good for what Barry needs, and they're doing well. I just hope they can get a wee bit of success.
Brilliant. Winning trophy leads to celebrations. You had plenty of them. Always known how to jump in the car the next day.
No, never.
Stupid that, wouldn't it?
You laughing?
No, then that would be stupid, wouldn't it?
That would be crazy. I think it's again preparation. You know yourself if you're driving the next morning. People used to have a lot of shandy if they're driving the next morning. Now, for me, you're as well just no having anything and no drinking at all. And if it's celebrations, then you celebrate at the end of the season, and that way you get the train to wherever you're going, or get a taxi, or use public transport other than driving when you're in.
Tremendous, big man. Right, just a wee bit about the lower leagues. We're nearly done travelling. What was you thinking when you were leaving somewhere like this at Ibrox and you're getting a bus to Brecon or Forfar?
For me, you had to take it serious, obviously, because you had to go and win the games. But you had to see it as a journey as well and enjoy it. And Brecon, I think, if I remember right, I know it was a while ago, was our first game. So you walk in, dressing room's tiny, as you know, and Ali McCoy's sort of first team talk was, boys, we need to be at it, this is the start of the journey, and all the rest of it, just da-da-da. You know when a manager's talking, the door's locked, or nobody gets inside, next minute, bang, bang, bang in the door, opened up. Ali, I'll be bringing you in some pies and some coffee at half time. Is that okay, Paul? Well, it's right in the middle of his team talk. And he's like, shut the door. You're like, no, it started already.
I'll tell you something, though. You still had one of the pies at half time, didn't you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Oh, it was so funny.
Was there a time where you thought, like, I can't do this?
No.
Nah? Why? Just because of the will to get Rangers back?
Aye. To the will to go and win. It was tough, aye, but you were still privileged playing for such a big club, and the fans following you and the atmospheres you're playing in, so you had to enjoy it, and I did enjoy it, to be honest.
You think it's harder playing at that level?
I think it's hard, aye.
Didn't get a minute, mate.
No, you're surrounded, and I think when you go to the sort of so-called lesser teams because they're in the lower league, it's their cup final. So as soon as you get the ball, there's two of them around you. So you need to sort of, it's not really like that at Ibrox, or was like that at Ibrox, because it was mere toe-to-toe, whereas there you're just swarmed. So it was probably a different style of football you had to play.
It's tough. Right, mate, just a bit about the coaching. Became coach manager at Kelly. As you said, was it hard going for, because you were assistant as well, weren't you, at first? Was it hard going from being a player to being the manager? Because you played with some of the players.
I was assistant manager stroke player, and you've got a dressing room with Stevie Smith, Boydie, and all the ones when you're sort of the player become your pals. So I found it hard to transition into manager from that, just as you say in your question, and I think the boys look at you in the same light as what you were as a player instead of a manager. So maybe I had to do something to get them in that thinking, God, he is a manager.
Like crack or something, go mad at somebody?
Or go crazy, or get rid of somebody, or just looking back, maybe that's maybe where I went wrong. Maybe I was trying to be a wee bit too pally with them instead of... But we done well. The interim manager, I think it was...
You done well that first wee bit, didn't you?
Finished 7th. That was the highest up they'd finished in about 6 years. And truth be told, I didn't want the job. But they kept at me. Billy Bowie, tremendous guy, kept at me, and I eventually accepted it. And then it didn't go too well. And come the end of it, asked for a board meeting, spoke to the general manager and decided that basically I'd enough, and they granted that. So it wasn't all but he gets sacked. It was sort of maybe a mutual thing.
Still got your pay up though. Was it hard going from sitting at the back of the bus, like stuff like that? Is that strange, going from sitting at the back with the boys to now sitting at the front? And
I think I'm used to it now, with being at in Poland coaching, and now at Dundee United. You're used to it now, but right at the start, I remember right at the start with Kelly, it was Gary Locke that got me in, and I'm sitting down the front, and like Big Boydie and Stevie Smith's up the back, and I'm sitting, and he's let's say a couple of things, and I'm looking around to see what everybody's up to. I wonder if I could go up there and I think I got away with going up there for banner. Right, that's right at the start, but then you slowly get used to it.
Would Boydie give you a hard time for that? Nah. Wind you up?
No. I wouldn't say a hard time. Sometimes sitting down the front, he'd text us, fell the back of the bus going, "You're a dick." All that stuff. And I'm like,
oh, brilliant, man. Now, you're a striker coach United, but you know that anymore, are you?
No.
You're just a
assistant manager. Aye, with wee Gordon Forrest.
But off camera, you did tell me that Shanklin only started scoring when you were made.
Aye, striker coach. It's working with more strikers, wingers, and sort of attacking midfield players. Just to give the manager wanted some a wee bit different to get me in. And then come pre-season there, I get upgraded, so to speak, to assistant manager. I'm delighted. You know, obviously you're fae Dundee. What a big club Dundee is.
They're obsessed up there, they're obsessed with
what an unbelievable football club. And I didn't realise, obviously being up playing against Dundee United and Dundee, I didn't realise how big it was, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Team are flying as well, eh?
What have you
done to get them to that
I
standard?
think there had to be a environment change and a culture change in the club, because it probably wasn't punching its weight for the last 2-3 years while it was in the Championship. So there had to be massive change in personnel and the way we do things and look at things, and there was a big meeting in that. Tony Ashgar's helped with that, along with obviously Robbie Neilson, and we have weekly meetings and monthly meetings about how we can keep on evolving and getting better as a group. There's always preparation into training, a debriefing training, same with games. So it's
you use debrief training?
Aye, we debrief on training, we get it videoed, and we get our training and what we thought worked, what we thought didn't work, what the players we felt the players liked, and what sessions they took to and what they didn't take to. And some we learned for football player Monday morning, right after the game, for the Saturday. You've got the ones that have been left out, you've got the subs who have probably done running after the game or not after the game to try and get their GPS stats up, and you've got the ones that have played a wee bit stiff. So how do we get them going? So now, on a Monday morning, we get a big ghetto blaster out. We train at St Andrews Uni. Right. And while they're doing their warm-up, we get all the tunes going. It's amazing the change of the body languages that they come out.
So while you're warming up, the music's on?
Aye, the music's on, and it just the wee percents, it helps. It's the body language, most of the players coming out, they're coming out dancing on a Monday morning. So that tells you that there's a little bit shift in mindset for me. So it's all these wee things that we talk about to try and get better.
That's what Brendan Rodgers says, it's about keeping the ones that aren't playing happy, eh?
Aye, and that's half the battle. So
see that running after the game, my wee boy actually thinks that's fit, boy, because he only started coming to watch me when I was at Dundee, and all I would do was run after the game. I used to tell him that.
Dad, you're so good at that running.
No, I wasn't even good at that. I was laughing at that as well. Right, mate, just last question. Future ambitions to be a number one again, or are you quite happy doing that?
No, at the moment. Nah. Loving what I'm doing. Loving working for Robbie Neilson. For me, he's going to be one of the best managers about. And for me, he's one of the best managers in Scotland right now. Yeah.
He proved it with Hearts, mate, didn't he? What, the third in the league when he left?
Second in the league when he left. Went down to MK, get a lot of false promises. I can say that, he can't. Get a lot of false promises, and it sort of all went pear-shaped the moment he signed the contract. Where
I thought you were going to say the moment he signed one of the Scottish boys.
he was getting stuff taken away that was getting promised. So he's learned for that. He showed resilience and he's come back up, and what a job he's done at Dundee United. And I love working with him and Gordie Forrest, who brilliant guy, great knowledge in the game, great knowledge in training. So I'm learning off these guys every day, and I'm loving it. So number one again, no for me now. Life's sweet. Yes.
Jig, as always, pleasure, mate.
Brilliant to see you.
Thanks,
Brilliant
mate.
to see you, mate.
Lads, leave hitting top speed to the wingers and hit the brakes on the road. Drive smart.